My name's Sarah, and this is my sister Katie.
And we just want to remind everybody that girls like rock too.
Today's episode is dedicated to one of the Girls Like Rock 2 podcast's ultimate bands, Oasis. If you've listened to us before, you know we're big Oasis fans, so we are totally on the Oasis bandwagon.
We may have mentioned Oasis and Liam Noel one or two times.
Couple of times. Yeah. Oasis got back together last year, doing a world tour this year. Really exciting. Katie and I, we grew up with Oasis. They're the sounds of our childhood.
They really are.
Yeah, our older brother got really into Oasis as a teenager. I remember being like 10 listening to Oasis. Katie would have been like 8.
I remember being 8, sitting in our living room in Embro, Ontario, and watching Wonderwall, and all of us kind of being like, this video seems pretty cool.
Yeah. Oasis just stuck with us.
They really did.
30 years later, here we are. And we wanted to reveal that we got tickets.
We got tickets.
We are going to see Oasis. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
In Toronto, August 25th. So excited.
Yeah. Get ready, Oasis. We're going to be there.
We are definitely going to be there. Yeah. I am so surprised that we actually got tickets.
Well, let's even go ahead of that, like before that. I'm surprised they got back together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I am. I don't know.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of us Oasis fans all knew, we're like, Liam would do it for the money. Sorry, Liam. But
well, he's mentioned he would do it in a heartbeat.
And he's also tried to reach out to his brother.
Yeah.
I just didn't think Noel would do it. He made a lot of money because he wrote all the music for Oasis, and he's done pretty well with his solo stuff.
Yeah.
So I just didn't think Noel would agree to this.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think people were surprised more so about Noel agreeing to do this. As a huge Oasis fan, always a part of me deep down that hoped they would get back together.
Oh, for sure.
But I didn't think that they actually would.
I didn't think they would. And then it's funny because when they did get back together, that just blew up.
Time stopped, Katie.
Time stopped when Oasis announced they are back together.
That was so huge.
Like our mother and father, who are the two last people on earth who watch news, nightly news, said it made a top story on the national.
Like in Canada.
In Canada.
Yep.
This was huge. I could see how it'd be big in Manchester, of course.
Yeah. The UK.
Yeah. I didn't realize in North America.
I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal in North America.
Because if you guys can all remember, we still liked Oasis when it was not cool to like Oasis.
We did. We stuck by
in
Oasis.
In North America. It was not cool to like Oasis.
No. I got made fun of in high school for liking Oasis.
Yeah.
But
But we stuck by Oasis. we stuck by you.
We stuck by Standing on the Shoulder of Giants, Heathen Chemistry, all of it.
Is there not a small part of you who stuck with them over the time, who's kind of like what to these people that all want to get tickets? And it's like, you guys all thought they were uncool, and we stuck by them.
Well, now it's cool to like Oasis again, right?
It is cool to like Oasis again.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. I mean, we always thought they were cool.
Oh yeah,
but
because they always were cool.
They always were cool.
Yeah,
of course. But now the world.
Yes. Now the world is finally, it took 30 years, but everyone's acknowledging Oasis are cool.
Oasis
and they're
are
talented.
Freaking cool and super talented. We are super excited.
Yes.
That we actually get to go and see Oasis. Got the tickets. You know, we did the whole waiting in the queue when they went on sale.
Well, so they went on sale in Europe first.
Yes.
And we heard so many stories about how people were waiting literally for 6 hours in
that
line.
One Saturday was nuts.
Yeah. Wasn't there a guy who, it was like 6 hours on his phone waiting to get in queue?
Yeah.
So when they went on sale for here, Sarah and I didn't come up with a plan. Like we didn't discuss how much would you be willing to pay?
Yeah.
How many tickets should we get? Who should go? We were just like, honestly, my attitude was, I'm just going to wait and see. And if I get tickets, I get tickets. But there's a 90% chance I won't get tickets.
Yeah. I mean, I figured it wouldn't be as queued up as the UK. But I agree. I really didn't think we'd get tickets.
No.
Because it was still a huge deal here. A lot of fans in the Toronto, Ontario area of Oasis, so I figured that would be a big deal, and they're doing 2 nights.
And they aren't doing that many North American dates.
No,
so you're
no,
probably gonna get people traveling.
Yeah.
from
Oh,
further
totally.
away to come to Toronto to see them. So
sure.
that was even another factor of me thinking we're not going to get tickets. There's going to be so many people trying to get tickets.
Good point.
Yeah.
But we did it. At 12 o'clock, we went in. Hot tip from my sister, Katie. If you are trying to get tickets on only Ticketmaster, that's your only option. But if you're trying to get tickets for a huge band, go into the waiting room.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I believe I texted you. So with it being 2 nights, I said, okay, I'll try Sunday, you try Monday.
That's right. Yeah.
And we were texting like at 11:45 on the Friday, and I think I said something like, "Oh, I'm waiting in the waiting room," and you were kind of like, "What are you talking about?" And
I didn't know. And then,
well, you haven't bought a ton of tickets from Ticketmaster lately,
yeah,
so
true.
yeah. And now like just to another way to make us all like feel the pressure to buy tickets. Now they've added a waiting room. However, it can get you ahead in the line.
Well, if I didn't go into the waiting room, that would have set me back by probably like 15, 20 minutes, which is a lot for Ticketmaster when you're trying to get tickets to a huge band.
Yeah.
So thank you, Katie. Went into the waiting room.
Yeah.
And then it automatically gets you in at the time that the tickets go on sale. And searching around the stadium, I was able to find 4 tickets all together for Katie. Obviously, we're both going.
Yeah.
Katie's husband and our older brother. So the 4 of us are going to go. And I couldn't believe it because, before that, though, it like counts you down.
Well, yeah, I was like 1,100.
Yeah.
But then, so when you initially see it, you're like, I'm not going to get a ticket.
Yeah.
But then, like, for both of us, it just slowly started getting closer and closer to 1. I was like, ooh, now I'm at like 500. Now I'm at like 7.
Yeah,
70.
it went down. I just remember I was number 69 and I'm texting you and I'm like, oh my God, Katie, I'm number 69. I'm going to get in.
Yeah, I was behind you because I think Sunday was probably a hotter night, just with it being a weekend. So I was like,
night.
well, I'm still at like 200.
And then all of a sudden, Ticketmaster goes, bling, bling, bling.
Yep.
And you're in. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be able to buy tickets to see Oasis.
Yeah. And then at that point, I just lost Sarah. Like, Sarah was just going to buy tickets.
I'm like,
there was no way.
What do I do?
Yeah.
So,
you were just like, I'm like, you know what? You go, girl. You get the tickets. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And, not cheap. It's not going to be a cheap day, but I did it. And, Oasis for me, it's family, it's nostalgia, my childhood. It's going to mean so much going to this show with people that mean so much to me in my life. So it's going to be
I know.
awesome.
I feel like if there's certain songs they play, well, you know what? No, any song. As soon as they walk on stage, I know I'm just going to get goosebumps.
Yeah.
I'm going to be transported back to 1995.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing. We've confirmed. Katie and I got tickets to see Oasis. We are going to one of the Toronto shows. They're doing 2 nights in Toronto. They're first in North America. Yeah. North and South America, actually. They're coming from, I think, the UK to Toronto. Rogers Stadium kind of hit me when I bought the tickets. I'm like, I just dropped all this money on tickets to a stadium that's not yet built. Rogers Stadium is being built to the north end of the city. Hopefully it's built in time for August 25th.
I hope for all you Coldplay fans, it's built for June.
Yeah. I think someone's coming even sooner. So because Coldplay are supposed to be doing 4 nights.
Man, 4 nights.
In beginning of July, I think.
Okay.
So hopefully it's built in time for all of these bands coming in the summer.
Yeah.
I read an article. Apparently it is. They're working on it.
Okay.
So that's great.
But were you not just like, I just spent all this money on a band that doesn't have a lineup yet.
That's true.
The 2 main lead guys have not talked in a room together yet, and to a stadium that is not yet built in existence.
That's a really good point, Katie. Well, you can tell we're big fans. Like,
but you know what? I'm gonna just go on a limb here and buy tickets for this show because here's hoping that by August you guys get your poop in a group and figure all this out.
And I mean, serious FOMO.
Right? Oh yeah, I would. Oh yeah. Concert FOMO is the worst. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to go into it. But there's been many mornings I've looked up the playlist of the night before, and oh man,
I experienced that recently. So I'm like,
it's a terrible feeling.
Yeah,
it's like seeing pictures on Facebook to a party you weren't invited to. You're just like,
that's exactly what it is. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
So yeah, Rogers Stadium. Hopefully it's built.
Hopefully they have a band lineup.
Well, that's the thing. A couple weeks ago, an unofficial announcement through NME, which is
fairly reliable.
Yeah, pretty legit. Made an announcement of the band lineup. Hasn't been officially confirmed by Oasis, but want to hear your thoughts on who's been announced, Katie.
Yes,
Gem Archer. Not surprising.
Pretty cool. Yeah,
I always had a thing for Gem.
Did you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
He pulled off like the flared jeans.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some eye candy on stage with the Gallagher brothers. I'm excited about that. Andy Bell.
Oh wow! So they're going back to the
early Sotsog. Yeah, that's right. Early 2000s.
Yeah,
yeah. Also, big fan of Andy Bell.
Yeah, they were. Gem and Andy seem cool.
Yeah,
now
I liked them.
You know me. Yeah. I really wanted the original.
Yeah, the OG.
I wanted like the Morning Glory, Be Here Now era, but you said Whiskey's kind of off the radar now.
He's totally off the grid. Yeah.
But Bonehead
has been announced as well. That will be
looking forward to that.
when he comes on stage. Like the crowd's
people will
just go nuts.
flip their lid. Now you had mentioned Bonehead has been playing with Noel a bit still.
Liam. He played a bit with Liam. Apparently he had cancer.
Oh.
And so took some time off. Well, fortunately, I think he's beat it.
Okay.
So able to move on. So hopefully he's in good health and he can support Oasis.
And drummer?
Drummer. So the drummer, I was surprised. It's this Joey Waronker. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that. He toured with John Squire and Liam. When they toured together for their album. So apparently he's drummed for like Pearl Jam. So Beck too, I think. Yeah, like maybe just like touring.
Johnny
but I would imagine he's pretty good. I was surprised. I thought maybe Starkey, he's toured a bit with them.
Was he on their album? Wasn't he?
He was. I think so. By the end. Yeah. So band lineup. So I'm super excited about Gem and Andy. Bonehead too. Bonehead looks great now.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
I'll have to look up.
Yeah, definitely. So
Liam's looking good.
Liam always looks good.
I know.
He is.
Sarah thinks he always looks good.
Yeah.
But no, he's that jogging Liam.
Yeah.
It's
he has to get ready, Katie. Pressure's on. He's got to look good up there.
Yeah, like if you guys have a minute, watch the Clark's commercial that Liam does. He's looking good.
He is. He is looking good. Noel looks good too.
Yes, Noel. No Gallagher.
Yeah.
The man of our dreams.
Yep. Oh, definitely.
But tell me this, Sarah, have Liam and Noel talked?
If they have, they're not letting anybody know. There was talk that they were at a hotel together.
Oh, yes,
something.
The rumor. Yeah,
I don't know though. And then Noel's been spotted going into like a studio.
Okay,
I don't know what that means. I would imagine they're going to practice a bit together before.
I would hope, because
I don't know. Do they have to?
Yeah,
they could just go on stage and do whatever the hell.
There's a lot of Oasis fans. Yeah, I know. I feel like at this point, if they showed up like just plastered on stage, we'd all still be like, "Wow!" You know, as long as they're there.
Yeah, as long as they're there. Yeah, that's right.
So, like, what do you think? Like, how are they going to come out? What song do you think is going to be their coming out song?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
You know my dream.
I do, and I love it.
Please
share.
My
this
dream,
is like the millennial dream.
My dream is they come in on a helicopter. Do you know what I mean? Style that beginning comes, and like they'll have the video in the background of all those kids in that random field coming out, and then Liam's gonna come down on a set, not a set of stairs, a ladder. With his megaphone and say like Toronto. Noel's gonna start with the guitar of do you know what I mean, and then they're just gonna start with like the old school, like, you know what I mean.
Oh, that would be,
and then the helicopter will fly away.
That would be, if anybody can pull that off.
Oasis.
It's Oasis. It's the Gallagher brothers. Yeah. Definitely. That would be so cool. Like us millennials, because like, do you know what I mean? Was like the video when we were like all 10, 12.
Yeah.
That would be
so
really
that's
cool.
like my dream. That's not going to happen.
Probably not going to happen.
I think
also,
they're just going to walk out. Funny. I've kind of had an Oasis renaissance lately where I've been listening to a lot of the albums, just getting in preparation for August 25th. And I've been listening to the Master Plan, like the whole album.
Oh.
And Swamp Song.
I
think it'd be kind of cool if they started with Swamp Song.
That would be cool. I think they did one of their big shows way
Did
back
they?
in the 90s.
Oh.
That would be cool.
I don't know. That's what I'm kind of hoping for.
Well, they did for like Effing in the Bushes.
That used to be kind of
a cool start. So maybe
yeah.
they'll do that like an instrumental because
come out on stage.
Well, and coming out on stage, I mean, they have to do it in style.
Oh yeah.
Like they got to come out, right? I mean, it's just got to be done.
Yeah.
Swamp Song, that's a good one though.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
a classic. Man, the master plan.
Yeah.
Again, we'll save Oasis albums for another episode.
Yeah.
But we won't go into that. We're just going to talk about the show. But yeah, that would be really cool.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Maybe Liam will be up there in his Clarks and totally rocking it.
He pulls it off. Is he still going to have the
does.
microphone
I
really
hope
high
so.
and be really low?
Yeah, he has to.
Is Noel going to have the Union Jack guitar? Jackets, perhaps. He's got the jacket and the
jackets.
But I don't know. August 25th in Southwestern Ontario. I think there'll be t-shirts.
T-shirts. I would love to see Liam in a jacket, Noel in one.
They might start in a jacket and then take
shirt.
it off.
Ooh, take it off. So, Katie, tell me, what is the one song you're really excited to hear? Because Oasis are known for their stadium rock songs, right? So what's that one song that you're really looking forward to that they'll play?
Well, okay, so I'm going to say this song, but I'm not 100% sure they're going to play it.
Oh,
but we have seen it live. You know it. My favorite song, Some Might Say.
Some Might Say. Ooh, that's a good one. I
could see them playing it, but I'm also like, they don't always play it. But remember 2002, they played it at the Molson Amphitheater.
Oh, that was
such
the
Molson
a good
Amphitheater
show.
at the time. Oh, that was, I still remember that.
Yeah. They played such
that's
a great
just,
set
I don't know
list.
why. That's just my favorite Oasis song.
That's awesome.
I just like the lyrics to it.
That's a great song. I could see them playing that, but I could see them not.
I know.
You're right.
So fingers crossed if you're listening. Oasis, if you're listening to this episode, please play Some Might Say for Katie Williston, please.
Nice.
So what's the song that you're looking forward to that they'll 100% play?
Supersonic.
Yeah.
Supersonic.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think they'll play it.
I would think they'll play it. Yeah.
They'll probably play that at every one. That'll be great. And do you know what I mean?
Oh.
Again, that's kind of like Some Might Say. I don't know if they'll play it.
I don't think.
But that would sound amazing.
I've been to 3 Oasis concerts in my life, and I've never heard that song live.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know if I have.
So I don't have high hopes for that, but you never know.
Well, I'll stick with Supersonic, but Do You Know What I Mean would be.
Do You Know What I Mean would be really cool.
Oh my
so
gosh.
stick with Supersonic. Hope for Do You Know What I Mean. I'll hope for Some Might Say. Looking forward to Wonderwall.
Yeah, Wonderwall.
Now I hope Noel doesn't do it. Not that Noel can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know what? Scratch that. Don't Look Back in Anger.
Oh,
that's gonna give me
goosebumps.
That's gonna give me mad goosebumps.
I'm already getting goosebumps.
Oh
yeah. Don't Look Back in
the
Anger.
video where he's got like the red thing on his
that's
eye,
an iconic video.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully these songs will be played.
They gotta play Don't Look Back in Anger. I can already just picture the crowd singing it.
They have to. They have to. Yeah. That'll be a good one. Yeah.
What's one that you know there's like a 90% chance they won't play, but you would be like, well, if they did?
My favorite Oasis song, Cloudburst.
I'm surprised that's your favorite.
Yeah,
just out of all the songs, just something about
something
it.
about it. Just something about it, Katie. I just
B-side?
love it. The lyrics. It's a B-side from way back when.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll play it, but oh wow, would that be cool if they played that? But I don't think
it's
they
funny.
will.
I know that song. I like it. It's not my favorite.
I know. It's always been my favorite.
Yeah.
How about you? Do you have a song where they probably won't play it, but it would be really cool if you heard it?
Fading Out.
Oh, Fading Out. That's a good one.
That would be so. I had Be Here Now in 1997 on cassette, and what I vividly remember is Fading Out was when you flipped over. That was the start of the B-side.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. And it was Girl in Dirty Shirt that ended the first side. You flipped it over. It was Fading Out. And that was just a really cool mid song.
Yeah.
So I feel like they should take a break halfway through, get some water, have a cigarette. I'm assuming they still smoke.
I don't know.
We should look into that, do they? They have to.
I don't know, Katie. I think they've had healthier habits in their older age. Maybe.
Okay. Well,
Anyways.
we'll find out.
We'll somehow find out.
Do Oasis still smoke cigarettes? I would think they do. Anyway, have your drink of water and then come back and just start fading out. And people will be like
the tape.
Oh, wait, I know this song. Which song is this? Like the tape. Like the tape.
And Katie, people your age will know. They'll be like,
I'll be like,
this is when you
this was the middle of the
tape.
cassette. This was when you had to flip it out on your
awesome,
Walkman.
Actually.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's my dream. But again, like you with Cloudburst, good chance they won't play it, but that'd be cool.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
So many gems for Oasis.
So many gems. I'm very, very curious. Are they going to just focus on Morning Glory and Definitely Maybe? Are they going to go back in? Because you and I were talking about it too, like my Oasis Renaissance, as I said. I really got into a phase a few weeks ago of Don't Believe the Truth. I would listen to it from beginning to end.
Yep.
And you know what? That's a good album.
It is.
Didn't get a lot of recognition.
No.
Didn't do that great commercially, especially in North America. But it's a good album.
It is. Those last, their last two albums have really grown on me. Yeah. And it is good. Don't Believe the Truth is a good album.
Yeah.
As an Oasis fan, I hope they don't just do like Morning Glory in North America.
I know.
I really hope that they play from all their albums and all their eras, if you will.
Please shock us.
Yeah, shock us.
Yes. Shock us, Oasis. Was it Shock of Lightning?
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, maybe they will. That's right.
So, a lot of pressure. Like, as we said, I hope Liam and Noel are practicing. Well, all of them. I hope all of you are practicing. So, with all of this being said, Sarah, do you have any piece of advice for Liam?
For the tour?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Liam, you do you.
You do you.
Go out there on stage. You're Liam freaking Gallagher. Do it.
I like that. You do you, Liam. You do the Liam that we love.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
How about you, Katie? Any advice for Liam?
My advice for Liam, and I'm going to look into the camera for this. Liam, don't piss Noel off. We've waited a long time to see you live. We've paid a lot of money for these tickets. You guys stick it together. I don't want another 1996 situation where Liam and Noel, in the middle of the tour.
That's a good piece of advice. Hopefully, Liam and Noel are together now.
Yeah. If anyone who has connections with the Gallagher brothers watching this, please relay our hot tips to Liam Gallagher.
That's right. Well, on that great note, if you're an Oasis fan and you've just tuned in to the Girls Like Rock 2 podcast, we will be doing more episodes about Oasis, their albums, songs, maybe some concert predictions.
Yes.
Obviously, we'll do a review of the concert when we go.
Yes. Get ready for it.
So stay tuned. And we just want to thank you so much for tuning in and listening to our podcast.
Yes, and you can catch us on Spotify, on YouTube Music.
We post every other Friday.
And we just want to remind everybody that girls like rock too. And don't forget to hit subscribe.